A symbol of trust. That's what Russia's President Dmitry Medvedev dubbed his meeting with the leaders of Tajikistan, Afghanistan and Pakistan during a visit to the Tajik capital Dushanbe. Well, RT's Natalia Novikova is following the talks and now joins us live with the latest developments. Hello to you, Natalia. Now, what's the importance of President Medvedev's visit to Dushanbe and what's been the focus of his meetings with his counterparts?
Well, the focus of the meeting was on fighting terrorism in Afghanistan, and even though the problem is, of course, discussed all over the world, this particular meeting was unusual. It involved Russia, Tajikistan, Afghanistan and Pakistan, like you said. The four presidents met for the first time to discuss this problem in such a format on the sidelines of the Shanghai Organization for Cooperation Summit, which took place earlier this year in Yekaterinburg, and they agreed to meet again in the same format and to hold talks on the problem of terrorism in Afghanistan. So this was the second meeting of such kind, and the presidents didn't say much about what they were discussing, but the fact that they thought the talks were productive and they want to continue to work in the same format. President of Afghanistan thanked on behalf of his people the efforts the three other parties were making in providing peace in Afghanistan. And Russia's involvement in fighting terrorism in Afghanistan is becoming more and more crucial. During Barack Obama's visit to the Russian capital, him and President Dmitry Medvedev signed an agreement which opened Russia's airspace for the U.S. military cargo on its way to Afghanistan. And even though there were alternative routes for the U.S. to deliver its cargo to Afghanistan, such as Georgia, Azerbaijan and Pakistan, the U.S. President Barack Obama was keen to seal this deal because he knew that over the Russian territory the cargo would be much safer. Also, Russia supports NATO's aim in defeating the militants in Afghanistan, as was also one of the reasons why Russia agreed to sign that deal. However, both Russia and the US understand that Al-Qaeda often hits NATO's allies and friends who are much closer to Afghanistan than the US, for example, such as Russia, which is much closer to Afghanistan. And nonetheless, President Dmitry Medvedev signed that deal and made Russia's involvement in fighting terrorism in Afghanistan even bigger. Also, the problem of drug trafficking is starting to reach Russia's borders, and it is also one of the reasons why Russia wants to be involved in solving the problem. And the money made from selling those drugs is mainly used for sponsoring terrorism in Afghanistan. So perhaps this new format, if we can call it that, between Russia, Afghanistan, Pakistan and Tajikistan will continue. We will see even more of Russia's involvement in fighting terrorism in Afghanistan.
All right, for now, Natalia, thanks for that update. That was RT's Natalia Novikova from the Tajik capital Dushanbe.